Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Southeast Asian Street Fighter Duel video. I didn't think I was going to be making a video like this, but I found out that there is a trial realm, which is like my thing, that we never got on Global. They currently have it for anyone in the Southeast Asian region from Trendy Kami and Street Poison onwards. You will find every single trial on my channel. This should be the only trial that I need to do exclusively for Southeast Asia. After that, you should be able to watch any of the ones that I've currently got uploaded on my channel. So let's go through. I ran through this pretty straightforward. I will explain to you guys what I was doing, because some of these strategies are going to serve you well going forward in every single one of these trials that you do. And my phone decides to lock itself right at that moment. That was handy. Right, let's bring that back up and we'll continue on here. So the key for a lot of these is trying to find speed. You want to try to go first if you can, okay? Now, for this first team, honestly, in retrospect, even though this is a first time clear, probably would say go with Guile on the main team. Put Guile in the team instead of putting Blanca in the actual lineup. But either way, it's still a clear regardless, so we're not going to complain about that. We're just going to run through and get the clear here. You'll notice that I'm playing manually, okay? I've spoke about this in the last video that I put out for Southeast Asia, and I recently made a video on Global. Try to play manual if you can. You have certain advantages, like being able to complete combos faster. Sometimes you'll be able to start combos faster simply because you are playing manually. So get used to playing manually, and when you are particularly underpowered, it is going to be something that is going to serve you well going forward. So get used to it, start doing it now, and it will certainly help you out in the long run. So this is the first battle completed, done, nice and easy. We'll keep moving on now. We'll go on to battle number 2. So, battle number 2. You can see here, the team, I know I'm blocking part of it, but it doesn't matter, it's going to be up here. Yun, super fast unit. If you can choose Yun or Yang, you will probably get to go first, okay? They are super duper fast units, and unless the enemy is using someone like Vega, or who you'll get later, or Bisangif, they are going to make you go first, okay? And you'll notice here I was using Dalsim as my DPS, because Dalsim is a DPS monster. Now in these trials, these units are maxed out essentially, okay? So you are going to see some awesome performance from them, and Dalsim absolutely cooks, okay? Hence the reason you will see more than once I use him as a DPS in these trial stages. That's trial number 2 completed. Simple, straightforward. The key there is going first, okay? Most of the time, if you can set your team to go first in these trials, as long as you've not built a terrible team, you will probably win, okay? Now in this team, I didn't get to go first. Not sure why. I think it's possibly because if you have a speed tie, it'll go to the next fastest unit, and for them, they've got Chun-Li. I should probably have put someone faster on my team, but it doesn't matter. We still win this one anyway. Don't think it's difficult, because we've got a beastly DPS on this team. Viper, another unit who is an absolutely top-notch DPS, okay? So if you can, build Viper, okay? Good units to build for DPS, Viper, Guile. Long term, Dalsim, okay? Dalsim's just a little bit slow, but long term, he absolutely cooks. He's a great DPS unit. Units like that will serve you well long term, okay? They'll help you in the short term, but they hang on and they continue to do well even into the long term. Unfortunately, they have changed Zangief. Beast Zangief is not the same unit as he is on Global, which means that, unfortunately, he's not as good. He's not as good, sadly. It's just the way that things are. So, moving on to this next battle. Cammy, fast unit. That's it. I don't even use her in this combo. She's literally there to make sure I get to go first, because she is a fast unit. That was her main use on this team, literally to enable me going first. Nothing more. That's the combo. I do it manually, that is the combo. Again, run through here, we do use the power of Dalsim with both his super and his C3, two great high powered skills, and you can see that we've almost cooked the enemy already, okay? Do not underestimate the power of the Yoga Master. He is going to do things for you. So, what have we got now? Do you know, I've literally put this on because I can't be bothered going to get a hat, and my bald head can't be bothered displaying it to a whole new audience. But, moving on again. Two units you can see that are fast. We've got Yun, and we've also got Cammy. Now, I looked at the enemy team. Doesn't really matter which one of the two of them I used. I could have used Yun, I could have used Cammy. It would have made no difference whatsoever. So when Yun was put into the other slot, I thought, you know what, screw it, I'll just use him, because I can beat this stage using him anyway. Now, some of you may have found these stages difficult. They can be difficult. I've just got the advantage of having played the game for over a year, so a lot of little intricacies like speed and stuff like that are not new to me, hence the reason that I'm just flying through these, okay? So again, manualing, just manual your combos. Basically, the only important part of this combo is use Abel for the C1. Abel, fantastic C1 unit. Honestly, fantastic. Later in the game, he will probably become one of your best assist units as well, okay? Because as the game progresses, you will level up and get additional abilities from your assist units. And Abel, top notch. Absolutely top notch. We all use him. He's a great unit. Great unit. They also bring out a variant of Abel. Also a great unit. So moving on through here, that's us kill the shield, or the healer. Now all we've got to do, take out Dalsim, which is nice and straightforward, and then that'll be us one step away from getting all of the rewards. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? And Dalsim, you go bye-bye now. Bye-bye Dalsim. And he's gone. Finally, we're moving on to this last stage. Then you'll have all your rewards. You'll have your divination tickets that you cannot use yet, but you'll unlock that later. So for this final stage, we cannot go first. We cannot go first because they have got Yun. We don't have Yun. So I had to build a team where I knew that we could take a hit, and if we died, then we would still be able to win. So that's this lineup. This lineup was built knowing we might lose some units. So we use our shield first. We use C2 from Guy. That means on his super and his C2, he is going to be hitting our backline unit in the opposite team. So that means we should be taking out Cammy pretty quickly. Okay, Cammy was probably going to be the most damaging unit, so take out Cammy as the target. Didn't work out that way, but it's not a problem. Playing manually, we can speed through this quick enough that we can take these units out before we die. So here it was just a case of Ryu, super, heal kill, gives him another fireball, which allows us to just spam fireballs, kill everyone. We are the champions. Evil Ryu is another unit that is very good early game. He will serve you well early game, but he drops off significantly. He will not see as much use later in the game, okay? So that's it. That is all your rewards from now on, we should never need to do another one of these again for your region. They're all on my channel. You can see them all in the future. Just go search the name of the trial realm and my video will come up top of the list anyway. So that's it. I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.